All right, yeah. This is better. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, I like that. I put some lip gloss. Okay, so we can wait. Rainbow Taurus. Hello. Thank you for the thumbs up. You know, Jamaican bun. Mm. Who? Thank you. Caribbean honeybee, I'm glad you're here. Just be in the sleigh mode. Thank you, Rainbow Taurus. AJ, what's up, darling? How you doing, AJ? You good? Okay, sweetheart. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, who? Excuse me while I eat the bun. Reza, Reza, what's up, baby? How you doing? You good? All right. Thank you, who? As they come, we just get rid of them. Epic duo. Thank you, darling. I'm just having some Jamaican bun, minus the cheese. Here they go calling. It's unbelievable. Anywho, I'm just waiting a while. Epic duo, bless up yourself. Hey, 72. What's up, darling? You good? Okay, sweetheart. Raisins and sweet bread. Mr. Yadigi, what's up? We're just getting rid of them as they come. You know, we have to get rid of the riffraff first. Okay, T-Gun Jane, what's up? Now, once we get rid of the riffraff, we can begin. But in the beginning, this is what we have to do. We got to get rid of the ones that just want to write and comment all kind of nonsense. And we just get rid of them. Okay? All right. So, okay, goodbye for not. Okay. Okay, Rainbow Taurus. Mike, darling, have a wonderful night. Rayer, you know what, dude? This is my channel, and I dictate what goes on over here, right? Okay. Now, if you don't want to send me some super chat and you want type and run off your mouth, said we, it's not going to work. Now you could give me a super chat. You could do all kinds of things where it comes to, supporting me on the channel. But you won't come over here and write your little sordid comments and think that you're going to be able to just continue doing it. You won't. It's good for the algorithms. Hi, Memphis. It's good for the algorithms, but I'm also showing ones how to handle the rude ones that come on your platform and feel like you're going to run away as they start typing their nonsense. No, we ain't. No, we're not. No, we're not. Oh, no, we're going to face you guys head on, and then we'll continue the programming. Mary Ryan, darling, how are you, sweetheart? We're getting rid of the riffraff. We have to get rid of the riffraff ones first because, they tried to intimidate, and, we're not easily intimidated over here. Mm-hmm. We're trying to do the segment of the big Ooman Tings. And again, you got to deal with the little riffraff people first, and then we can begin. Have a drink. Have a drink. It's Monday night, and this is the big Ooman Tings. Oh, yeah. Now, I was thinking of, oh, three thumbs up, and I see 53 people. That's okay because y'all are brainless anyway, so it's okay because you don't know to do the thumbs up, which means you only got one brain cell in your brain and you just want to hear what I'm talking about. And that's okay too, because of course, if I don't speak, y'all can't think. So I'm watching a live about a situation that's occurring. So I'm watching the honorary one, and she's very upset. Why is she upset? Now she's upset over some lights. So I'm thinking to myself, now what's going on with these lights? Now she's got these chandeliers hanging in the stairway, and they were given to her as a gift. Now there's something going on, some conversation is going on with the gift giver. And it looks like our honorary lady has heard something to the point, and this is where she reminds me of my mother, that she want to tear it down the ceiling. She want to tear it down and pull up one of her own because she don't like this and she don't like that. Now, why I say that when it comes to my mother is I remember my mother was very angry about something, and I had brought her this beautiful gift, right? I think it was the time I decided that I was going to go on my own and leave and get my own apartment, right? And she took the gift that I gave her and she smashed it. Walk, right? And I was like, Mommy, I was like, I couldn't believe it. But that taught me something about, somebody's anger, that you can give them a gift. And because they're so angry with you, because of whatever reason, they will destroy the gift. Now, my mother, that's what she did to me. That's what I remember. Okay. Another thing I remember also is like after high school, as we're getting to know ourselves. Now, I had a girlfriend. She's my best friend. And I don't know if you've ever heard me talk about Andrea, right? The one with all the petticoats and the bras and the panties, and she just wore beautiful clothes and all of this thing. Okay. That was my best friend in high school and after high school. Now, my sister wasn't fond of her, right? My sister was not fond of her, and there was a lot of people also who were not fond of her. But she was my best friend, and she was very O'Neill Harrison. Hi, baby. She was very feminine, beautiful, all of these wonderful things. Now, there's some other young woman them who didn't like her, and they knew she and I were tight. Now, what I discovered years after, because I was still trying to figure out what happened. What had happened is this. I remember one of the troublemakers, who was also friends with my sister, calling me in small conversation on the phone to ask me if Andrea, if Andrea ever brought my son any gifts for his birthday or Christmas or any of that. I said, so why are you asking me that? She said, no, I just want to know, because I know you're very kind to her. And I know that you do, that for her daughter, that you do, buy her gifts and so forth. I says, well, no, not that I can remember. No. Okay. That was the end of that conversation. Unbeknownst to me, I figured out years later what happened. Why my best friend called me angry as hell to ask me what me tell homegirl. I said, excuse me? What do you mean? What did I tell her? Tell me what you tell her because I heard everything. I said, what do you mean you heard everything? What are you talking about? So she's proceeding to tell me to tell her what happened. I said, you mean with Pat? Just say her name's Pat, right? I said, oh, you mean the phone call that she gave me? I said, yeah, she was asking me about if that I buy, your daughter gifts for birthday, Christmas, and so forth. And then she asks me now if you ever did the same for mine. So I said, well, I don't see where this is important, but no, I don't remember, Anyway, she was angry at me because I had said that. Now, what had really happened was there was some argument ensuing that I didn't know about behind closed doors. And homegirl was able to either say to her, that's why me, right? That's why she said, you never buy her picnic anything, and she always a buy for your picnic things, and you never in return get her picnic nothing for Christmas, birthday, none of that. That she said. And that broke up the friendship between me and Andrea. So I was actually coerced into admitting through a telephone conversation, being asked a question, answered the question, and then it was turned against me. That me did say, and you never ever buy my picnic nothing for them birthday, Christmas, whatever. I learned a lesson from that. So when it comes to women and their mix-up argument, I've realized that even on social media, there's so much talking going on, right? This is in the Jamaican diaspora, guys, just in case you guys are trying to figure out what's going on. And it's reached to the point now that there's an argument going on that I am unclear about. Unclear, because this is secondhand information. I don't know if it's a conversation that was repeated and heard, but I don't know if it's coming from the original gift givers. Thank you. Now, the gift givers are the ones who are being questioned now over the chandelier gift, which is hanging in the woman's hallway. The missing link is that I am completely oblivious as to where this whole thing, where this whole conversation began. And that's what I'm trying to find out. Because when you listen to other people saying stuff which is hearsay, the message gets convoluted and you start believing what the person's saying because you know in actuality that the chandelier hanging where it's hanging was a gift given by somebody. And now the chandelier is a topic of conversation in this mix up thing that's going on. And all I'm saying is that amongst friends, you got to be careful of other people and other entities who's within your community of friends. Because a lot of people are doing a lot of talking behind closed doors. And all of the behaviors are being exposed. Now here is another social media persons who are now under fire with the honorary one because the honorary one is hearing all kinds of things about the chandelier hanging up in the hallway. And I heard this on her platform. This is not hearsay. Good. So when I heard that, I said, wait, nigga, what's going on here now? What's the situation now? Because you see, I know my mother, how she is. When you give her something, when you give her something, if she find out, say, it wasn't given with a good spirit or you know, my mother would, and that's just human nature. So I'm trying to get the gist of this whole argument, and I'm lost, right? I'm lost, so I can't really elaborate more than I watched the live with the honorary one, and she's ticked off about these lights, and there's some conversation going on about these lights, and I'm trying to figure out where's this conversation coming from. Because real big old man things, I'm out of the loop. I really don't know what's going on. I just know that I was watching a live, and this is what I got from it. That there's some discord, there's some conversation going on about the lights, the chandelier hanging in her house. And she's not happy at all. Too much talking behind closed doors. And this is what these people are doing. And it looked like every day somebody is getting exposed because a lot of talking is going on, and it looked like there's a lot of people who are angry and upset. And me glad say, me not have no part in a none of it. That my name not going to get caught up with the foolishness, because as much as I'm saying, I watched a live an hour ago, and this is where I'm creating my content from. That there's a situation going on with the chandelier. It's a beautiful chandelier. Beautiful. But there's a situation going on. So listening to secondhand conversations are not good because you don't get the full gist of the conversation. It's called hearsay. And when you got angry people talking and spurting out venom, it's easy for them, real big woman things, it's easy for them to spout out all kind of nonsense where it don't even gossip. And then you get to hear a little bit of it and then you say, then you start to think. But my thing is this: when you are listening to these people on social media, Angie, you have to be careful of what you're listening to because these people will mix you up with their lies and their deceit and their make up stories. And if they're not made up, you know, there's more to come. You're gonna hear more. Remember, say you hear it here on I'm a Rasta for Life. Because once you're gonna see that the honorary one is upset, she's ticked off. She's upset over this whole situation. And she's very short tempered. So, you know, you so you have to really, you got to look into yourself to say, well, XYZ could be this situation and it's not, you know, before you do something hasty. So again, I've always said my mother, she reminds me of my mother when she was, when my mother was younger, the same way, the same temperament, same everything. And like I said, when I told my mother I was leaving, getting my own apartment, the gift that I gave my mother, she take it up and she just, wham, she just mash up the gift. I looked at her like, have you lost your mind? But she was upset. She was angry at me because she had plans that I was unaware of when she bought the houses and stuff, right? But I was unaware of the plans that she had, and she needed me, to help, which I, realized afterwards. But even though I moved, that didn't mean I wasn't going to be able to assist my mommy, and I did, right? Okay. But she was just angry over the whole situation. So I kind of get, that us black women, when you get to, if you listen to us, real big woman things, on a continuum, and you every day you're listening to the nonsense, right? But you say you're not listening, but you are. Don't make me and you have anything. Good. So these people are messy. And I learned even within my own friendships, you have to be careful when people start ask you question, if they ask you something about somebody, your friend. Because they want to get to say that you said. When big argument erupt and there's a big whatever a go on, the next thing they want to say, well, Rasta did say, Rasta did say. No, I didn't. You asked me a question. Now, I never knew that I was being entrapped into some, into some mix-up argument. Me never knew. But because I know you asking me something about my friend, I ain't gonna be afraid to tell you. She's my friend. No, you're asking. Whereas I suppose my friend would expect me to say, we're asking me these questions for, I don't need to answer you, blah, blah, blah. But sometimes it's good to play fool to catch the wise. And I learned from that. I learned from that as a younger woman with my best friend from high school. and how people will try to destroy that relationship because they're jealous of the relationship that you have with your friend. And other women, including my sister, oh yeah, including my sister, who didn't like her, was happy with joy and glee when I acknowledged to my sister that Andrea's not talking to me because of what y'all did. And she was happy. And I remember that up to this day. So when it comes to a woman, they're very mixy and messy, which is tomorrow. That's our segment, mixy and messy. They're very mixy and messy, and they will mixy and messy you up within a minute, and you don't even realize what's going on until it happens. So you will get ones who will try to break up your friendships with others. Mm-hmm. And if a conversation was initiated, something was said in that conversation where the person feels that they can now say, well, this is what you said about those lights. I don't know because I haven't heard the whole thing. I just know that she's upset over a situation. And it has to do with the chandeliers hanging in the ceiling. So I can't really elaborate on it more than I know and remember the whole thing when she get the, when she get the chandelier and who it come from. I remember the whole thing. And it was a gift. So I don't know if it, changed from being a gift to something else. Me no know. That me I try to figure out. But there's a conversation being held somewhere, and it looked like she got to hear it, and she's not happy about it at all. Real talk. Hmm. I saw the live. I was right there on the live. Around 3 hours ago. Hmm. It's called let me explain the lights or something like that. But me know say me see lights at the end of the thing. You say explaining the lights. Yeah, something like that. Hmm. I said, what's going on here? So you got to be careful when you listen. Memphis owns. You got to be careful when you're listening to these messy women. You got to be careful. And as much as they're being messy, they're also exposing themselves. And sometimes you just need to see ones expose themselves, even though it might hurt. But, the good thing is that there's going to be more coming out of this because, somebody's going to begin flapping their tongue and lips. Somebody's going to start talking. This is what happens. We don't know how to hold our mouths, our tongues. We just want to keep talking. We don't know if we just keep quiet for 2 seconds and say, make this thing just die out. It's pure chattings. And the more you talk is the more you give away yourself. You see, I'm just creating content, right? I'm just creating content. Right, Memphis? I'm just creating content over something that I heard, I witnessed with my own 2 eyes. And I said, wow, look at this. Now it's gone to the chandelier hanging up in the ceiling. And a conversation that's being made. I don't know from who, where, what, whatever. But the gift givers are now in question. There's doubt. There's some lingering, something put in her brain. And she's now all like, she don't know, she feel like tear down and she feel like rip down and she. So she's angry. So again, I have to go back to mommy. Hi, Bonito. So I gotta go back to my mother and just remember the things because my mother, she's very, very impassionate like that. And I remember when I wouldn't, well, yeah, it would be disappointment when she was very upset with me, and I bought her this beautiful crystalline glassy thing. It was just so beautiful. I think it was from Lady Godiva. Yeah, because where I used to work, they always used to give us these Lady Godiva gifts every Christmas or whatever. And it was this beautiful crystalline glassy thing, three, nice. She took them things up and she just went, boom! You know what, mommy? You better control your temper. Hi, Clearwater. So I can relate to, you know, her feeling, but it's more of you feel disappointed in the person. Like, I let her down at that moment, but everything worked out anyway. But it's like the same difference where you feel disappointed because now you're hearing something. So you have to be careful where you hear. And you got to be careful what you're listening to. And if you're listening to these mixy and messy people, this is what you get. And now you're hearing stuff that don't sound good about something that's in your house. Big G, what's up, darling? Is it hearsay? Possibility. Do you know the parties involved? Yes, you do. Real big Ooman things. Ben Dove, content redacted. So I'm just creating content, right? I'm just showing once. You can create content. You don't have to call up people's names. Yeah, Bonito. Exactly. You get me, Bonito. You see, Bonito gets it because there's this game. Hi, Janet Dixon. You see? You see what I'm saying, Janet? There's this game that you can play with a couple of people where you whisper something in the person's ear, like I say, I love you. And then the next person repeats it to the other person, then they repeat it to and so forth and so forth. When it reaches the last person, that whole thing has changed. It's no longer I love you. It turned into something else. Real talk. We played that game when I was bartending, right? I introduced that game to a couple of, patrons. They're all Jamaican. Me said the people, they loved the game. They shit me and it was fantastic. They loved it the way how it turned out. So yeah, ear to ear, once it reached to you, it completely changed. And that's why it's not good to listen to hearsay and mix upness because you cannot decipher the truth of the story. Thank you, Janet. So you see, Janet knows what I'm talking about without me having to, mention the names and, true, real talk. Because Republic of Texas People Development, yeah. Because we're not trying to be mixy and messy. That's tomorrow. This is big Ooman things, right? We're just trying to show you that amongst women, us black Jamaican women, are with God. And I can give you an experience, even from high school up to young adulthood, how the same thing affected me because I was young and naive. Thank you, Janet. And this is what I want our honorary one to realize. Not listen to the foolishness because these people are terrible. And they already got you thinking all kind of nonsense where you want to tear down and pull down and all these things. Don't let these people mix you up. Ghost dog, what's up? No, you have to keep it real because remember, when me did talk about the shit thing and whatever, who did mad at me, everybody did vex, everybody did this, everybody did that, everybody whatever. But I gotta keep it real. And she heard what I said. She heard what I said. She did. She acknowledged that, she acknowledged it. But you're all the scaredy cats to keep it real. Rasta pasta. Me hear what you say. I was trembling. Right? So you gotta keep it real. Don't be afraid to keep it real. Oops, yo vengo de Cuba and a man, but this is true. I don't know what you mean by that, but it's okay. Say it for me. No, we're not gonna say that, John. What's wrong with you? Thank you for watching me though, guys. Remember to subscribe to my channel. This is not a boring channel. This is I'm a Rasta for Life, the National Board of Comments. And we do try to go over comments and, discuss the things that people say. It means, okay, John, okay. I was born in England. My parents are Jamaican. Now, if you're speaking about, that, it's basically a piece of material that was used when a woman has her issuance. Thank you, Benito. Right? So, in the modern times, it would be a maxi pad, a diaper. Um, Duque, there's super chat, right? If you want to give, something, you could do super chat, right? 99 cents to whatever. I'm not greedy. There's super chat. Let me see if it's here. Let me show you. Oh, no, that's not the super chat thingy. Where is it? I'm very slow. But anyhow, yes, Bonito. Yeah, darling, super chat. Right? So when you hear that expression, bomba cloud, and that's basically, what it means. I asked my mother that too. Yeah, I asked her the same thing. I'm trying to see where the thing is, but I can't find it. Maxi pads, maxi pads. That's what, what women use. Are you a woman? When they have their monthlies, that's what they use, right? I'm trying to find the super chat thingy. Wait. Oh, no, no, no. No, you got it wrong. Oh, Lord. Okay, look. This is the super chat. Let me see. All right, so the super chat is on, I think, but you won't, but I don't see any comments, right? I don't see any comments. So, okay, supers and highlighted membership messages show up here. If you change filters, This filter will only show your last 100 fan funding messages. So I don't know. I don't know how the super chat is, but I know there's a dollar sign thing somewhere, and right, there's a dollar sign somewhere, and you can press on that. Duque, if you want to send me 99 cents, you can. If you want to send me $1,000, I don't know. If you want to send me $5, $10, it doesn't matter. There's a dollar sign thingy there. You just press on that and it just lets you know how much you want to send. Okay? I'll be waiting. Angela, darling. Thank you, Angela, because you know your girl is slow. So, they like to say stuff, but we'll see. Is it a fake page? It looks fake, but you know how that is. Yeah, it's a fake page. And fake pages, they're not to be taken seriously. But it was nice for the gesture. Right? Thank you, Angela. Yeah, so when it comes to your friendships, and when people are jealous of your friendships, I am proof of that. Where they don't want you to be friends with this individual. Here you to verify. When they don't want you to be friends with this individual, they will do all kinds of stuff and say things to break up you and your friend. Go ahead, Duque. That's okay, baby. Google has already verified I'm a Rasta for life. They send me a check every month. Them people, you think say people fool around here. Them don't know say Google verify Google verify everything, tax everything, ID, name everything. All you have to do is press on the dollar sign and keep it moving. You don't need no verification, no verification, none of that. All you need to do is send in the thing and stop the talking. So I can split it up with my moderators. You say they love chat, you see? Cha. It's a good thing I have a good job. People, yeah, really think that people fighting over them things. Anywho, yeah, so when it comes to the friendship thing, when it comes to listening to the hearsay, she say, and the holy yaga yaga and the waga waga, then you go hear something where you're not supposed to hear because you listen to the people them, and there you go. Everybody's feelings is hurt. BBC man, what's up, darling? Angela, we now look. BBC man, what's up, darling? Kingston Frederick. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday, Kingston. Happy birthday, Kingston. Happy birthday. Oh, God. What's up, BBC, man? Mm-hmm. Hey, Bonito. No problemas, Bonito. You know what, BBC, man? You know what? We're not doing this tonight. I'm going to put you on timeout. All right? I'm going to be nice. I'm going to put you on timeout because now you're overdoing it. Pinterest, what's up? Greetings in the name of His Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie I the First, who we love and adore. You get me good. Yeah, Benito. It's not the wine. It's white rum and lemon because I'm trying to... Right, so Ray and nephew. If you don't mind, don't hate because you ain't got none. You ain't got no Spanish rum? What did BBC do? He did. Oh, he's making some funny remarks. I don't know what he did. He did something. I think he said something, so I had to time him out. I didn't want to block him, but So yeah, so on the real big Ooman things, this is what we're doing on I'm a Rasta for Life. We're engaging with our viewers. Don't forget to subscribe, guys. Bonito, my darling, thank you for being here. And Pinterest, right? And Igan, bless up your good self, Igan. Yes, and all of my regular lifers who's here with me as usual. Angela Lewis, bless up yourself. 2K. You see what me I say with 2K, Angela, the man just disappear. Not a dollars, not none. Hold on, it's a verify. Would you stop talking? These people. Okay. All right. So Benito, bless up yourself. Ready? Killements. You can see that, right? Yeah, Janet Dixon, we know how it go. Yeah, Duque. Yeah, Duque. What's the max? Yeah, we know Duque. Ghost Dog, what's up? Just Shine. No, we don't do cards over here, honey. What are you talking about? Do I look like a tarot reader to you? We don't do those ritualistic things. We pull our faith in the Lord and we go to Him. That's what we do. What happened to Saul when he went to the lady? The Ooman. What happened to Saul when he got to she? The father told him not to, right? But he didn't listen. He went. Him and Jonathan, his son. That was it. Okay, don't play with me. I don't know why they think I'm simple. I just don't know. Okay, so don't try it. This is a Rasta thing. It's just, as much as you see I'm gorgeous and beautiful and stuff, don't play with me. I keep telling you guys I was there. You think I'm joking. Ancient of Days. You guys don't believe me. Lamarco. I don't know what that is. The Cotto, whatever. Hi, Ducade. We're doing fine. We're still waiting on you to send a big donation to verify all these things. We still are weird upon you, and all yet we can't see you, Ducade. You're gone. You disappear. Where you there? With your big talking. Verification. This your vacation. This your verification. Where you there? With the money. Ciao. Benito. Ghost Dog, what's up? Wording. Wording Dervish. These people are funny. It's a good thing I got a job. Republic of Texas, Republic of Texas People Development. Bless up yourself. I love you guys. Janet Dixon, what's up, lady? Bonito again. Content redacted. Big G. I don't know what you said, J class. Bonito, Memphis owns. Memphis owns. No, no puff puff pass for you. Color girl. Caribbean honeybee. Angela. Guyanese number 2. I should make Guyanese yeah, this is a moderator. Yeah. Yeah, it's my Guyanese number 2. Hey, baby. Kuvo Podo. Mary Ryan, what's up, darling? Memphis owns. Yeah, guys. So I just wanted to go over the friendships that we have. Yes, he is Pinterest because he promised us all this money. He was verifying all kinds of stuff, and we're on Google. We're already verified because I get paid by Google, right? Because I built my channel. Thank you guys so much for the support. It's wonderful to get a little mickle and a muckle because it's so cheap and I don't even want to send me 99 cents for the super chat. But it's okay because now me I get my little money every month. Me now look, but no, no, oh no. Okay, so get your checking accounts together and start acting like y'all know. All right, on the can't afford 99 cent super chat. Me have the boy over here say, I promise me all kind of things. I verify this and I verify that, and I yet you know see not any kind of pretty screen. Anyway, tomorrow is Mixy and Messy. I'm off Mondays and Tuesday. I return back to work Wednesday. I'm going to the doctor Wednesday to do my annual, and make sure everything is okay. And and that'll be the end of that. So that's why I'm here. I'm creating content because YouTube requires that you do. So that's what I'm doing. Original content, of course. We're not copycats around here. So there's some issue going on with some lights, and we hope that it doesn't get to a different level, because when people's feelings are involved, they're apt to do anything, and they can do things in a rash manner because they're upset. Listening to you ding dong people on social media. And that's why I said, you know what, I don't even want to entertain these people, because if you do, this is what goes on. You get yourself in all kind of feelings and all kind of everything, and it's not good. So I have my little segments of the big Ooman Tings, which is today. We talk about the big Ooman issues. And tomorrow is Mixy and Messy, and that can be anything. So with that, I'm going to go. I don't want to be too long because I was on, earlier for nearly 2.5 hours reading scriptures. So thank you guys for joining me. I really appreciate each and every one of you. We're not going to block 2K. We're going to give him some time to get the money together and get it put where it needs to get put. Zeb, are you okay? Zeb, blink twice. Just blink twice, man, and let me know if you okay. Blink twice. Zeb, I ain't see you blink though. Yeah, we's okay. You's okay? We's okay. Don't forget to subscribe as you're blinking twice. Anywho, this is I'm a Rasta for Life, the National Board of Comments. Thank you, Zeb, Sasha. It is what it is. Remember to subscribe, you guys, because every time I come on, I get more subscribers, and it's just wonderful. I really appreciate each and every one of you, and I just want to present the realness, my real self, and I don't want to be a copycat. And I want you to be able to come over here and just know that you're going to get all kinds of content and cuckoo-ness right here on I'm a Rasta for Life, the National Board of Comment.